Hey everybody, Corey here at Susquehanna Valley Harley Davidson. Got a little something different for you today. We got the 2017 Tri-Glide with the Milwaukee 8 in Black Hills Gold and Black Quartz. This is a new two-tone for this year. Unfortunately, the sun's not shining, so it doesn't really show this color off like it should. A couple quick features on this thing. Still have the LED lights up front, just like before. Still have the twin-cooled motor, even with the Milwaukee 8. Still twin-cooled motor. Storage capacity is the same on these. You have the trunk and the tour pack. You can still do the luggage rack if you'd like. One of the things, now they changed this back in 14. Some people don't realize what this is. This little pedal back down here, this is your parking brake. So that's a push to engage, push to release type brake. I park a lot of times in neutral, so it's nice to have that. I don't have to worry about it drifting anywhere. We're going to take it for a little ride. Now, the one things they did with these is Tri-Glides will only start now in neutral. So I've always started my bikes in neutral anyway, but now you don't have an option. Something you have to do. Parking brake is still lit up there, a little red P up there, so basically just push down the pedal, releases that brake for you. Neutral, even though you're in neutral, I always pull the clutch in just to be safe. Start her up. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of people have a hard time understanding the concept behind a trike. Obviously there's no leaning because you have two wheels. It's all a steering motion. It's a push-pull for me. So essentially when you're riding, if you're going to turn right, what I do is I extend my left arm. If I'm going to turn left, I extend my right arm. It's a lot easier than trying to pull the bike through the turn. I'll show you that once we get out here on the road. Still have the steering stabilizer up front, which is nice. So essentially when you turn, you extend. So I extend my opposite arm. And when you do that, it basically pushes you right through the turn. No leaning whatsoever involved. We get a couple people that ride them that never ridden them before, and they try to lean still into the turns. It is not necessary one bit to lean. You're still going to catch yourself doing that because that's what you're used to. You know, it's a habit. It's hard to break habits like that when you've been riding for so long. Something you get used to very quickly though once you're riding these. Now as you can see, they are pretty stable. I just steered this with one hand the entire time. These bikes are extremely stable on these three wheels. Handle very well. And right there, that was the best part of this right here. I came to that stop and didn't have to put my feet down. You know, I can get used to that. Another thing you gotta watch with the trikes is when you ride, you gotta stay pretty much the center of the lane. These are a lot wider in the back, so if you tend to ride either the shoulder or the center line like I do on two wheels, you'll find yourself either on the shoulder or crossing into the other lane. So, and neither one of those are good. So if you stick to the center of the lane, you're pretty much, you know, not have to worry about getting out of your lane. Braking is extremely well on these also because your rear brake is braking two wheels in the back as opposed to one. So your braking ability is doubled in the back. Now as we come up these turns, you're going to see how little effort it really is in these turns. So I slightly pushed on that opposite side, and it steered me right through the turn. We got another one coming up here, you'll see once I go into the turn. So I'm just going to push with my right hand, and it steers me right into that turn. I actually didn't even pull on the left side in that turn. I did it all with my right hand. You notice also that I stay in my seat. My rear end does not move out of the seat. There's no need to. You stay planted in the seat, and it's just an upper body steering. Of course, you got the bigger radio with the navigation. That's all standard on the tri-glides too. So I'm just going to push right through that turn. Same thing with changing lanes. Push, and you're in. So I'm going to switch lanes again. I'm going to push with my left, and I'm in. Now, yes, people say it does take away from the joy of riding, leaning into the turns and this and that, but you know, when you get to that point, and you don't feel secure on two wheels again, you don't feel safe on two wheels, you can't hold two wheels up anymore, you want to continue to ride, this is the way to go. And honestly, if I could have two bikes, I would have one of these for all my long rides, and I have a smaller bike just for back and forth to work, quick rides, things like that. I would not be ashamed to ride one of these at all. I enjoy them. I think they're fun. So one of the things that these also have is reverse. When I get back into the parking lot here, I'll show you a little on the reverse. The reverse is an electric motor. It's basically just like your starter motor. You don't need to go fast in the reverse. So it's basically getting you into parking spots. Just to show you here too, you can really turn on these very well. So with the reverse is very simple. Obviously you come to a stop. What you're going to do is you're going to put the bike in neutral, let go of the clutch. Now there's a little button here, a little R button above your horn. You're going to push and hold that. Once that reverse engages, you got a little orange light that comes up here right under your tachometer. Once that light is lit, you release the button, and then you basically push and hold the button. You don't want to push the button repeatedly. There's a little breaker that you'll trip. Basically, it's like a safety feature. So basically, you just hold that button in, and you back up. Then you can steer, you can turn around, you can look in your mirror, whatever it may be, to see where you're going. Really easy. Apply the brake to stop once you're backed up. Get it out of reverse, pull your clutch in, pop it in gear. You're back in first gear, and you're good to go. So reverse is very easy to use. You're not going to be doing a quarter mile in reverse, basically for backing into parking spots. There again, these have to start in neutral, so I automatically put them in neutral once I stop. Push down on the brake, you got the parking brake engaged, and you're set. So you want to come out and take one of these for a ride, stop out, see me, give me a call, email me, we'll set something up for you, and just see what you think. Like I said, I enjoy them very well. I think they're fun to ride.